Welcome to Scorched Earth and a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Ascendant. Now this is something a little different to what I usually do, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's effectively a shadow read because I do think that we are born with a collective shadow, right? And even if that's just the way we approach life's challenges as they're thrown at us, you know, I feel like there's something here. So I kind of want to explore it with you, and I'm going to keep this nice and short. It's only going to be like 5-10 minutes, if that. And I would really like to get your feedback on it, right? See how you feel about it. If this is something that you want more of, then I will look at kind of expanding it and, you know, bringing in the tarot cards to it and stuff, and making it a more in-depth read. But for now, we're just going to have a look at what part of your shadow needs your attention at the moment, right? Maybe how it's manifesting itself. It is by definition going to be difficult to listen to because it's, you know, the parts of ourselves that we don't want to acknowledge actually exist. So if you're not feeling like you are strong enough at this point to be able to undertake that, then, you know, just bear that in mind, okay? So shuffle those around quite enough. Let's get you some cards. The first card is going to be the main concern. The second card is going to be the root cause. Okay, what is it that's causing this to occur? This is the shadow begin. And then the third card will be the recommendation, and that's all I'm pulling. I'm not pulling any clarifiers or anything like that at this point. And the intention is to start you thinking objectively about yourself, you know, kind of acknowledging your shadow. I'm trying to introduce you to it gently. So that's what we're going to try. And like I said, would really appreciate some feedback. So we'll give these 3 shuffles, and then I'll take the top card. 2, 3. So top card is number 39. This is Mildred Payne's Oracle of Black Enchantment, by the way. A truly extraordinary deck. 3, 2, 4, and 1. The root cause. That's interesting. This was a card that was at the bottom of the deck. I hadn't seen it before. I was kind of looking at it before it even started recording. And recommendation, please. Do you recommend? Ooh. Double cat imagery. This is interesting. So I'm going to have to refer to the PDF because I've only had these like 2 days and I haven't learned what they all mean. But I shall before too long. Have no fear. So the top card, number 39, is called Hallucination. There it is. 2 concerned monks usher a crazed young man out of the monastery, unable to see the demons who taunt them from inside the room. Perhaps the man is not insane after all, for his eyes are not deceived by the demon's invisibility. And it talks about frustration in not being taken seriously or social pressure to conform, right? And it's funny because I've done the main YouTube reading for June for Cancer, and also the extended. And what I see there is a kind of breaking away that Cancer is experiencing from those societal expectations about how they should behave, and certainly to a degree what they have set in place as their own framework within which they will behave, right? It's being kicked into the long grass, and it's really interesting that it's happened there. So the white cat is the root cause. Going against its killer instincts, a white cat befriends a group of birds. The birds have learned to trust the cat and play around it without worry. Its meaning is ignoring your intuition at your peril, being oblivious to obvious danger, being lured into a trap. And this relates so strongly to the 2 readings that I've just done for you, because it seems like that is the issue has been your lack of boundaries, right? And your disconnect from your intuition, right? That's come up really strongly. The YouTube read was full of moon imagery, and so was the extended. And it's like the red flags have been there, and I feel really strongly that it's friends and family as much as anything that have been kind of hoying red flags around that you have not seen, because as a Cancer you want to be of service. This literally, you know, makes your soul sing to be able to do these things for people. But people take the piss, and you haven't seen that up until now, right? You've been oblivious to the danger, but you are starting to work it out, and that's, you know, that's really, really important. And starting to erect your own boundaries against these things as well, you know, it's really important. The recommendation is the black cat. A ferocious black cat toys with his latest kill. Before long, he will move on and bury his deadly claws into new prey. And the meaning of this is to take control over disempowering beliefs, choosing to create one's destiny instead of leaving it to chance. Cancer, this is exactly what you are doing at the moment, whether you've understood it or not. What you've undergone in the last month, right? And the last reading that I did for you for May was Life Overhaul, was what it was called, and it's fed so seamlessly into this month and everything that you're kind of creating. Like, this is where you're at, this is what you're doing, right? You're removing those disempowering beliefs, but also realizing the extent to which you have trapped yourself by allowing people to do this to you, right? Like a cat, you are now starting to improve your instincts. You're kind of getting on top of situations and trusting your gut, trusting your instincts, right? And kind of learning to put yourself first. I really like that. I love the way it tied in really strongly with everything else. So I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, again, please, I would love some feedback. So tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me about how you'd like to see it expanded, or whether you don't want it at all, whether you think it's no use. I think no shadow work is ever wasted, personally, and seeing the way that Cancer, you are starting to glow up, I feel like you should be really strong components of it as well, because it's what you've been doing, right? All of this is what you've been doing. So take care. If you haven't subscribed already, do the thing, right? And I'll see you soon.